就是跟人家希望的路线的。你是大陆是他们这手呀，是他们这手，别是有不给你这些。Someone ate it, eu estou sacando lá, eu tinha análise eu pequeno direção. E rindo de estudando, estudando eu sangrado estudando e Dene transferência nada meio por ele na paz esse interessante. Por ele assim sabe Joe the challenge almost
Excuse me. Hello, good evening. Salotina Adlanot Adun Zinega. Tuesday evening, we're live once again. Dene Yati podcast, Facebook, YouTube, Geza. And obviously, see Willis Janvier, Hushenin Telas Tours in Lalanche, Saskatchewan, Arena Nuskadotzi. Clearwater River Dene Nation band member at the SCO. And I come to you live. They see a Treaty 4 territory as the home of the Cree, Métis, Sioux, Assiniboine, all beautiful indigenous people in the territory of Ethan Bear. Yes, Ethan Bear is the answer begin as a dare right now for Dano Dersi Kola. I think we should be apologizing to him. Another day, but no has can Daniel I think it's gonna be okay. Okay, I can make it. Coney then as on, and I think we should encourage all indigenous people everywhere. Danu and now that Ilosi. It's all good. So hello to Neil. Hello, Kayla. K-LA Janvier. Oh man, Connie. Yeah, so said Zina Tanya Oilers I'm McDonald's a chase so I'm a bit gassy. What's RC? But anyways, I got Dune Telig. I got a guest for you. And continuing on, and the mental health boss, Nintelas tours in Tatlaus in Black Point, Lucy Guetre, and Doom Betsy Honino Halhul New. A lot of good stuff. And do seek another, Gani a couple of years ago, adult education and all that, and it's never too late. Lucy is a prime example of it. And doing Gani Theta role model of the month, the award Bontown and Citizen of the Year award, I think. And then Student Achievement Award Gani Theta last year in Yondi. And then suicide prevention, lots of work in that area, and don't do how it affects all of us everywhere. Don't do in our family. I know there's you, so all that good stuff tonight. I'm gonna share it everywhere. Hello to Nina. If you're just tuning in, it's always good to say hi, interact. Must see Cho doing time. And here she is, Lucy Guetre. Lucy Adlanate.
Nezun kunan Wallace.
Nezun Hurl Yagani Teshes Tune Sons Elaja. Clown, I could see Nenetzen.
Raviant, c'est Alehel. Nezun.
Oh, Nezun. Yeah, the Massiner soon doing no Halhunta in Dias and no Halhunia. Then I introduce her in Liade, Nazuro and sent you all that good stuff.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lucy Guetre. I'm from Black Point. Well, actually, La Loche is in Black Point and only Anya, so this is in my home. Mercy, and Wallace invite us in La. Thank you.
Yeah, good stuff. Derek, Ani Thela, I know the most recent award non Tazina Badlant at a role model of the month, yeah, in Telas Twi.
No, I didn't expect it. I got a phone call from the Charm School. The young girl is a phone number, asked me to come over. So towns it's
Mm,
at the awards on towns, a picture that I towns on the Charm for the
mm,
students to look at. A year day at Anze, that all positive all on.
yeah,
And then there's one can't easy like another day, red zed and easy. But Leon,
mm,
first time before school that I yelled when I still had all my kids, I never seen myself here today.
yeah,
Like want to see it another Linus Tanilani.
mm,
Oh, says Canada has gone on a year and a half apart. It
mm,
really hit me hard.
yeah,
It's can't at all. Well, at present, I see her in the last job it was
yeah,
hard, eh? Like it's a boss nelu lako siga nasperlu sit is tears ilu. I pretty much lost myself.
yeah,
Can't school ha address sahajo school ha exabasilio school ha raised adults upgrading.
mm,
It took me 5 years, but I made it.
yeah,
Level 1, 2 to 3 to 4 wala. So 3 years Ernestine McNeil Baclaza hita level 1, 2 because I
yeah,
thought big eat under suicide prevention. We made a committee, there was 9 of us.
mm,
So I thought for some
oh,
reason the group didn't wanna be a part of it anymore, so I stayed. And I made a commitment that I wanted to do something to help the community, to have
mm,
people understand suicide budget, to have a better understanding of how
yeah,
much it affects the family. So, but through every year, as I said, and pretty much
mm,
for us students, it is new, like every year, make at the first week of make a has So
mm,
4 years I have seen. And
yeah,
then the fifth year, 2019, I has seen, but
mm,
grad we didn't have time and we weren't allowed to do anything Tesla. Also Hilsile. And then again last year due to COVID, we couldn't make it.
mm,
I can't it's an account bagi ya an hestioni kuya youth a round up the Hilsin later. Nezo it turned out pretty good. Then I
yeah,
found then I got that it up in new a then I committed the Hilsin what I saw a
mm,
control si to cook any fair like any aid who tie me aid sana fixing.
mm,
So Honu banani he daru ya tik another day but another sir as a bar. So
yeah,
ya ti who think how would ila nestan.
mm,
Also ya ti hal ya tiu pasakni. So ya health inspectors of Funas car cause I didn't know and
mm,
I wanted to know that to his solely car.
yeah,
A ten that I now had told it at the lection any you can have 10 people walk with you any. But the
mm,
rest of the people, if they're from the household, they can follow you in a vehicle. So so we did a
mm,
walk. And I fundraised for that. Fundraisers find the Joker who it's the Leonard Mongrain Friendship Center tablets on town. It's a raffle office class, so I sold tickets for that. So I fundraised that money. And that money I raise a sky like Mother's Day gift and hasle but I gives nas ni has in here. So which I did. I bought about 40 gifts. Then hata hila walks I'll do it.
mm,
I want to hil si want to hestione so they want to hil sonza.
yeah,
Then I seen the chat of bonnet did it and it another aula. Even saying hi, hello, passing somebody, you know,
yeah,
then her young one. Ako to school after to school anak na ko sa pahunal yalan ilacha le first time like sa basit or alant ilong sa city tana has land. So konto the spiritual walk it delu. What we do is we usually have a gathering at the hall. Hall her skill no hano ade sa gospel music na new tanta sa mother Leonard Alfred I see. It's a friendship with some haba supal sandwich hunt is here leo no hanilio. So such a nani island like I just volunteer my time doing this, hoping that I'd reach out to help out somebody.
Yeah. So it meeting no I guess it's not like the 12-step meetings, guess so, or just like a little gathering.
A gathering also call it like gospel music so not there not in between we'll have a guest speaker come up and share like not and a day after you. I encourage people like it's best to talk about it and get it off your shoulders, because you feel light and you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
It's okay because you're doing it for yourself, right?
Yeah.
Because that's how I look at it. Because you know how it is when you start something and I've seen as only then they like somebody tries to drag you down, we don't know how to lift each other up.
Yeah.
I can't and I was getting hurt, so I thought that there was view.
Yeah.
I was hot only view than a brother hostile.
Yeah.
Anas sarusiti nestano beki ya nasaro hastion. So honto tapasont ilan ja sapatoide than a hali I stay on at the colonel at the babonelian on the like I'd stop and I'd say, "Are you okay?" Like nabasont ilo, and then you can tell, that Bahrain they go jail. Henry the color. I can't do this like Nalias hearing you or Salian you need a talk, like you need a friend.
Yeah.
We a Kalesa the gas hill as a nest hill, like overdrive.
Yeah.
I just listen to their stories, like cause I hear this anything in the ocean. And see about last what I do is I pray the rosary. It's just AST. Kadanes tire yastio. Hondo adazastio banastria. So then I find something to do always, like classiestion. Kakala stanley slippers who wrap around so hont is see danly has or spiritual walk they'll see it. Hall need there. I usually give them out for like door prize to guest speakers who want to like it's Stanley Nas new like and zidra loud and I call only body is I'm not sorry how
Yeah.
because do I know how I who on see did that he like on it sarong. I mean then I got to seek another at I'm proud. I'm very proud for that person because this in and that's how it should be.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, Arnie. And always, Gani, when I started off, I always encouraging, then I go there, thought the scene they're gonna follow Nazune, the lasi hilchua. And those are some good points that I say. Mother's Day gifts in are they for best can best dog or just anybody?
And just anybody like what I said was to give them out during after the walk, like hit edu meskuni telo ayers and walk niya ayers and sek in it in tele then they yuda call it salter ete body because they have partners, they have wives, they have daughters, they can give them to. Like I said, then I seen that chelo ho point that they been near one like unwrap on the nestama so couldn't ask hard.
Cool, Nazun, good stuff. And I see why that the very deserving a role model of the month, No hanene dohinne dana
Thanks.
kola actually a big thing, just like saying hi, Danila. I'm sure you felt really proud,
Mm,
emotional.
like it's good. Like then I got us in this time, like I hug them, I give them a big hug, I tell them hi, hello, and I see them work in stores, color, I just tell them I'm proud of you, keep it up, that's good. That's how
Yeah,
it should be. Because we
yeah,
can't just say, see, people with school and a short and a the color, like, no need person, like you're old. Aren't you old for this? No, you're never too old. You
yeah,
want to succeed something, you want to accomplish something there, you know, you have to take that first step.
yeah,
Nobody's going to do it for you if you don't do it for yourself, you know. I tell
yeah,
my kids that all the time. Just can what all song take who has told as a grandparents who like
yeah,
I lost a lot of numerous family. It's like a
yeah,
kid and they use this all want that with us as can't like I mean I'm not made out of steel, but color I understand life. You have to understand life. No,
oh yeah,
there is a online not in the tie has for your soul.
yeah,
Yes, no ni fegete no hazi no yel yare hut ahon tani tan kon tila san hata yene de hon ni sa tar ye hon na how ane pandemic honi daru honu si lockdown al yao like jata kai ke honu si nan hi there's not cause
yeah,
sas canet e honu atras not deu ayurs is to cost ikhala. So
mm,
anyway, ya ke hi ni jang so living room ya ke hi it's just yes.
mm,
Yes, TIE, Zindong or SK, no Hulk ha, then I got it's hard to watch at it, you never know, you can read minds, then I been it in then I got it on it, and the oil yellow. So about
yeah,
it, Nastano, yes, TIE, then I never hurt in la yak of the
yeah,
Sene Kubatana, he's a gunny, your salient picture, he chosen.
mm,
Yak of the what in let the ne hold picture, he chula. I shared it on Facebook.
yeah, mm,
Could Tarye Hundley or Tilde was in la.
yeah,
Where did that face appear from? Like,
yeah,
you gotta have belief, you gotta have faith.
mm,
20 than de asia 20 dium be nailed it and is si hala. Asia na bahunel yelu, pine hilu, kontu palgin kalo de it builds up. Like
yeah,
horunal afkadatlu, it's not tasil tata, as soon as new to tasi el you explode. Like the nets and hill chill and a native on yellow,
see hele,
the Nicola Hula lot ila
yeah, yeah,
contact si by attitude and how it's best to seek help. I see.
yeah,
And then you feel good there, that's all that matters. Because
yeah,
after gosh jail a color what banana either, like I said, with this
mm,
after this long.
yeah,
So Thai units at sea areas and is a Bible I is a question, I see that today. I know what he was talking about. So lia hunna de henni hunna de thos a de like tampanok et ala jare dana dora yelu dana bala estonet in a henni on the yacht he was a Bible guy nila. But
yeah,
la ngantianila na sini arsi. Like I see it today.
oh yeah,
And when I lost my voice, I didn't turn to drugs or alcohol, which
yeah,
I never did drugs on. Alcohol, like neither rule. One twice
yeah,
Agastan is not back in the day.
yeah,
But instead of turning to
yeah,
drugs or alcohol, I went back to school. I turned to spiritual walks just to help the community, help to help the people of the community. So then I
yeah,
yandere ni ha tanto how much it affects everybody. Pont then
yeah.
I said
Then you're helping
then I
yourself
I'm not
too.
sorry. Yeah, same time you're helping yourself. Yes, it makes you strong, you know.
Yeah.
It's not about being perfect. I'm not perfect, you know.
Yeah.
Tana asked am nila jahita. And
Yeah.
awards so si taralia the whole lunga ta Facebook ulu si ka hihlele. Because
Yeah.
that's not why I'm doing it. I just want to
Yeah.
reach out and help people so they can have
Yeah.
a better understanding, you know. Konto
Oh yeah.
assets at the no hananek a her yang sees a pakos on I don't know. The scan collect ila day like I just tell them.
Yeah.
Allanat deo alluna lielde de alluno lielde ana hotel, you know,
Yeah.
sa ay halil ye tata sola
Yeah. See
kon unu
here.
has Canada nanit and the ho on has Canada liel ti ho on no need na linit anu atsi ti ho on.
Yeah. All those Orini, and it needs to be done, then we need to encourage oh yeah, sana yelo na dia, good for you na basineta school and all then a lot of times no hanenets and then they weren't able to finish school. So now he then, grade 6 or then that due or but the only ni then by you and all the you're ending that cycle then or in the family, that colonized way, you're ending it. It's out new, and I'm gonna start something new for your own family. So no, it's not
Yeah,
just about education.
yes. Ay balai school balai and ho do apply sta a do suicide prevention dan like another counseling yeah was clearness tana apply sta I got accepted like PAs and social work ha. Jan la
Mm,
large accept asilio who la large school dan ya like university yeah. But
mm,
being a Métis, I didn't know you need a ID Métis card in order
oh,
to get your fundings. And I didn't have that. So school
oh,
dani
no,
yo one day he soon ayo the nasta but I couldn't attend anymore because I didn't have the fundings, right? I
oh,
thought the color ayo the job ka apply job reserves and arm
mm,
back at a treatment center.
yeah,
Part-time jobs on that. So I
yeah,
started working there, night shifts on me his hell.
yeah,
Then last year, yeah, full time opening us, so I applied for that. That day I got that job for full time job. That's when that COVID outbreak we all got sent home. So I got a full time job now. You know,
oh,
I'm just waiting till the days and the nastala.
yeah,
Who
yeah,
ananis ahoninte nuni for anastano anas ahoninte I wouldn't have made it this far. 10 years
yeah,
ago I never seen myself, qualified. So
yeah.
but I
To have
made it.
Yeah, yeah, good for you. Nabasine, and a
Mm,
lot of times, you know, no haskana, neskana honey, then and even ala da kola, if you can hold a job thaha, your kids are gonna see that, your grandkids are gonna see that. And then
yeah,
they learn from that.
that's right.
Yeah.
Like
And
ani fela de si
yeah, go ahead.
a ani fela role model ha awards on the si the sham school that the class on nas in years been years. Yes, it been there. Grandma,
Mm,
I seen your picture, and in the picture that the Sharm school, he said. He was
yeah,
happy.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
there's a time that she's a living years a year. Every year walk has this hello Tashinia. Cook
mm,
on these a salvo year the color. Like he's one day we were driving to town. He was like, Grandma, when you pass on, I'm gonna take over, he said. So I said, like, take over what? That walk you do every year, he said. A walk that every year has si bonesti hata hahun la desas nila ay sunaza.
yeah.
Kuya na diwana.
Yeah. Good for you. Now,
Every uh, every night ne tire yachty has tana tot in the ayachty tana ayachty has tana karet ni hun ne tuas tanu papa. Yet in the tilala for luta beki kyo be eko no tana hane zanu yachtila. And he's only 12 now.
Yeah. Dene didit aunza.
Tana zadit I call ya ayachty le.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Then I go there,
So
the other day.
father.
Yeah, last week I school he Sakura been like, oh, you got a YouTube channel, they're a girl. Now they see that, okay, I didn't want them to say, okay, yeah, I do have I wanted them to know La Laja test, and I can do that stuff, and so can you. It doesn't matter that I have, Dante Denesi. It doesn't matter. It's making it visible at Dine Baba. Those kids identity that I can do it. I can go beyond the town, the res, and see it. I can try anything.
I see that easy horat zare sakutan le ide. Sakuya tilha hek choose nola. Are in rest on hot in ho sakpe. Rest on the la.
Yeah.
Then who as ipana be balna rest it was no root it does tanu he asks what it's for. So balhos nioza na uncle's no haj as not as a baba yati the master us but we gotta keep their spirits alive. We can't just forget about them. Tane handise ahlet tanara tide tane bestolide. Tane hun klaus susta kole hun tweb babi ha kan bestolide. Dar yet a yil chule dat dila tane. Tane fa tai au ayan lion ta tata ta bestolide. Tane dar yen a yil chan esnila. Could tane kwada tane bestolide. Dar yen a yil chule esnila but da yenes tane esnila. Ko papaya tire tar ye yanon lela ko ayer de bata yina ya kan da night lela holu asanog and what deal la no ka hin chila
Yeah.
holu tanano ka lela la right. As you get older tar don't una pa ho anya si pa ka don ye la.
Yeah.
But for each day you wake up, for each day, like every morning as you get up, you try and make the best for that day,
Yeah.
Think positive. If you're thinking negative, they na bahunel Lucia held na friend and they try and seek help, maybe or even just spend time by yourself. That's how they don't deal with the It helps on that.
Oh yeah.
Can't with them at the
Yeah.
sapa.
Then I don't ask not certain then it like reality and it eventually it's holiday it's gonna catch up and so doing zinik at Ani, if you're just tuning in day Lucy Guthrie no halhun tatad dalat tatlausing la lasha Saskatchewan alhol near bedzin tu school line there and all that stuff through a lot of adversity and I suicide prevention kinyan I see what made you say hey I'm gonna do it.
Si Connie a begi yela la kuder school last thorough Ernestine ba casa da si. Ayerts inter la casa Corey Julie. Ernestine na le ko tu to ya di county. A sont o I can't see her in la casa. So Ernestine serene because I lost two already, right?
Yeah.
As a real her. Ayerts I chorus la sont ilene zon san sinyo san ba da na ziti ha da na goda ya anane te ha, So ana committee da hil sinisa. Ayerts not long after such an te lu so but I was committed to it. I wanted to do it. So every year
meetings they feel like then a day or just like a 12-step meeting.
no need I committee at the hill or when we have the gatherings.
Deneha. It's the whole.
La. Oh yeah, spiritual walk. They'll see it once a year, like a hall need delu a year's we share as much as we can, and we give other people a chance. They have to
Yeah. Na badlant na basunti learners kre. Na dene nas kana a passed on suicide na badlant to go through that.
It's about Dwelland.
Yeah.
Like every time walk they'll see the spiritual walk gatherings, they'll see the like right away, like I'll have tears.
Yeah.
And kind of sort of also.
Yeah.
But every year walk has that book linus so sapa asont ilza dule. Yes, I still grieve. Like I said, I'm still human. But Kala, I don't want to live there because you're grieving ganas jaw sa paharalian lajo ani ajo ayang slaja like sabaria zandali ayaja. So like Asha has sahanat in the answer ya. And at the quadali na tahu yeah, CT scanners in it, scope art is in it, and they told me like I had an internal bleeding since this is the main artery, yeah. And then I thought about it like I didn't make that choice for them, I tried my best. Needy I si papadeas tube or a scale. It's a yes too. Like today I don't feel that pain.
Yeah.
Like ever since I made up my mind, I decided to just pray for them because that's all I can do.
Yeah.
You grieve, you you can either end up with bleeding ulcers, cancer, anything. Gallstones are calling, like, because the us your body can't take it.
Yeah.
You put too much pressure on your heart, your mind, your body.
Yeah.
So banana hoderded, I know how hunna de het delen honan tabestol mat aulule an ulielu nulielu papa yel tide na ya ti aba ba yel tide bata yinaha. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Na tanu yasti ho a kudrid a no halta nai tana goda dalin was can or no halno kanate e patsi ti ho ala ya ti out and utan si real ho ala. And we can't just give up on our kids, on young generation, just because of addiction or, easy.
Yeah.
It's don't usit than help her, collect than help her cat ile. It's best to encourage them, they can do better.
Oh yeah.
You just have to work on you. You have to be balanced in order to help anybody, including your family, your kids. When you're not balanced, you're not good to anybody because you're not even good for yourself. Nan call at the hatoila na pa honel yen la de ani ao si sil kade kul sonet ila de adril so non serde pa adanet ni hala ko don't not servo pa ya tiran li son ila la dan ni non kanu ya anra ala dana sa pa kontu next clear si sire.
Thoughts on doing nas kana bestotli si bontu tani thadu.
Kani me 7 years lot anan there's a bibia.
Yeah.
Cool. This year, October 10, October 5, 9 years a lot of terror.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Such school name. I know Hijau and it's crazy. Banani there and something that's just sticking out to me that Dene, you're always checking on people, Dene, date athu and benasni sala and when all of this was happening, Lalash, we went through this pandemic, not on our own a pandemic suicide. Sala done it right in her, and I was just like 16, 17 as a year. Yeah, hour later, town Nash Joe, and then it happened. Benasnila Ikarinyo.
Not are seen like the net on even back or change. No, it was
Yeah. Yeah, so Lucy Guthrie no hala yaltilat see questions what's in it Lucy but don't be shy or kurha and but last is gonna update on oh she's back here again and I didn't it just stuck out to me and then I've had many cousins Allah and how it affects us all this one suicide is a permanent solution for a temporary problem and then it affects us all as a community.
like her onk nalot in il than a gother than a want over so everything comes back. It hits you because it affects everybody. Like la surrounding areas, we're all like one big family at our day because we all know each other, right?
Yeah.
Down south and only other in the cities, you can't just go next door than a kunz and who you than a hun town like that usi or lila la because I felt ile kunu nidu or nar de dog as if I need de lo la I need hunt there. At the auntie land Sante chalak pasa right up the feet kont ikono Thursday and graveyards a hit la meskun lang. So how the in de la slaughter at gate. So right by they I didn't ask them anything. I just said how you boys doing, darot no ba plant yeah still with taluhuk they open up, sa ta sa ta tanu hani shele kont andersen ashkari del de gangster Daryl Seal I provide lo sit at tea and a cadena ni lo si ya ba sina da ni on sampa ya out of to see. He became that one becomes the father after that particular but tag as a door taught in that do the ja and then I felt the scan it even though I had done I not deal the color the scan the scan as a whole town the zones understand.
Yeah.
Sas can a chance a kutan hill young laja like segi ke sar patsy bes canon the bani shala that there ke duan salat days are not asla ko ba other bes canas digadas news at the shan gadasni the kutan canically but not a color see her is cool at the medicine because I did it from the bottom of my heart you gotta try and be good in people you can always look on the negative side.
Yeah, for sure. Ani Thalet and Boni there sees about all the time. Obviously, mental health. I see. I look after myself. Called Dune. Then it's Esniness, and I've been doing this. And Ani Thela a few weeks ago, they cause it's a quasi. Karen digan there ni see Facebook yeah boni there ni andre na but lant I only seen it in Facebook
You can't see his either Facebook at but a message I asked him like I Doris her I asked them like do you want to talk you want somebody to talk to like na sahala palna jan jahit like hola pounds and triples center. Like, you
Yeah.
know, even through my own grieving, like, you know, has Townsend, like Townsend Sao, and then I'll hit out or I take them for a drive. Like Nabason Tilo, like I hug them, like, you know, you take care, like, you know, you matter. Everybody matters, you know. It doesn't matter what kind of life you're living, what you're going through, no matter what the struggles is. Tant u tan hauna yelu, tant u asilhana ba ilo, sida unal u se kasi adrilsa on la mi yare. Sa koletane papa holu athire anok another ha hets a deal Allah. Dok anok anino hel yezi. Nobody was promised a smooth road.
No.
We're all gonna have that bumpy road to travel on.
Yeah.
You know, you just have to hang on. When it gets tough, they get tougher. You know, you get tougher. You just don't give up. You gotta hang on there. Or even drugs at all. A secret next journey they could us cancel down my planning them. You know, how are they gonna look at me?
Yeah.
But instead, I took other limits to no address. I help them because that's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Yeah. Nazu, you're doing good,
See,
Lucy.
One try have drugs that you out it and a hunel yendi lola twa. Then a quarter class around daily last summer day la twa. You know, class is taught or class day. That's what they decide to turn to nowadays. It's a honey daily la than a quarter dosnia that dollar. La. Then a hunel yen la day a day than ha and a day a year. It's best to just go your own way.
Yeah.
You know. Dene Yati ninja for father color went in the color than a Sonelian the death of a la assault or la
Yeah.
color than a gother a here la doin. It's the younger generation, our future generation. A babana colder on la doin. We're supposed to guide them, you know, and ook adoli have its how they can survive, you know. Don't pandemic a la stress or anxiety kuna zula la ya ilani ni ilani and if you don't move away from it the sorry le de
for sure.
Ila
Yeah, you know, nahi sakua, you know, hug kolado lielu and you know, one thing you said that in your doing towards a daily tanta bestosline, and I know this happened. And there are two things to this actually. Then hala it's a decent, you know, and then I take on the road and do as your lisi. Sa and on as a deal, you're more perfect than and it's their shit. This is their shit and then they will try to do that and for whatever reason, then I couldn't twig out there. And a hell just because I'm doing Nazi, it's not about who's better or who's not better. And do kontue straight to that. Hey, let's celebrate their life. You know, Ko John is about, you know, my brother Rambo Bagayas because he's a part of my life. And do then it's is impacted by their suicide boss and you know, let's celebrate their life. Laha. Why are you gonna go contwig another because A had DNA and A would have been with us probably. Drugs and alcohol.
yes
I was saying why should I go celebrate his life? It took him away from me. From us, all of us.
or no casas canas as has dol one of the yesu such as not at del ballang holu se hu chat an not at delu se ki ke hunne hun total del la hun total del ki na te ki so next deo causes at di so kotal sin you know si ni sa hunnen la ha hun toy doch ta la ha hun toy kal al kan noch der ba ka you know
Yeah.
kun ur tin sa nu lau sa hun toy at dan nu kheli lu to answer during you na ti ananal da no nes canon en ba ti hele hele sin na desert an fasi sa how kon don ha tera kola ba anu ana hun to dan out tales on her sin
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the it's
Yeah.
at an ho ala na hinit anila te honu se ahi te onga sa atana ahi te lo ho
Yeah.
we're way off track no ha lives ila kola you know see de kada hun no hala
Yeah. Yeah.
ko
For sure.
pandemic at I was still on the nes tanidek ani or si wat no was silala ko northest edela yacht hisal ho yo il sos gayel tio ho ti delila khashiat hinat sara maybe can't hayat ansna have lo on the stano.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, hotla sina zukana there for every 10 people there's sai that's trying to bring you down. And you know, don't see there yeah, I know from what I see, you know, at the bonnet ilu Dana honey, Dana, you're doing a really good job, Nazuna Basinina Dusiganandra. And of course it's healing. It's all about healing and ending that cycle for everybody. And you know, it's just don't do I like how the Dusi address you know, the do like
address school last Thursday and
go ahead.
a see awards on ya la jana
Yeah.
the first aid the chula yeah mental health first aid the chu the suicide assistance I think what the chula
Yeah.
the straightened families program the tanahal allied now tant easy harasta ho I see harasta ni de but say neither the has harasta sa ila stara hala norasta has children
Yeah. Yeah. Nezu. And you know, I like how that I like how to do siga today. It's we're not beating around any bush. You know, no hey tiere, it's just straight to the point. And I know densaya tiere kola at their siba today. It just takes one brick down of the wall that's stopping us from the other side any guy. You know, having these conversations doing then hell somebody who experienced it and soon bahal hinkalu, obviously we all still move forward and ulosi, you know, and not just new and this living that just slowly dying, you know?
F.A. Hunt or me.
Yeah. You know, and so grieving and though like let's talk about daha narat dire don't u yeah how do you deal with denzan funan you or yen el tiro don't u beginando ya you
Sa bahral yan la jare tight e mara it's like I pray the rosary.
yeah
Like Saskana's a Boris killed as it's anas at head deal it as I'm just going to hold Boris killed like
yeah
anas has it's done so
uh-huh.
the toilet at Samola to has Samosa Fanade
Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
Ayudet tanaha sont alant at ile. But
Yeah.
put lot it on haral yenu that's a deal
Oh
and
yeah.
what on to a lilu. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta find time to be happy too.
Stuck at it
Odant
on.
I anna baharal yang lini dansi.
Yeah. Stuck at
Let's
it on.
hurry lade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
And all we want to do is bring other people
Tana
down.
nina perde. Mm. Akwa tana nina tserde ba anat at sarola na nina tsrehing side. Kukont ilde di tana hawanal yang lant ilonza.
Yeah.
I'm just expressing my own feelings, like, you know, my own experience here, what I went through, what I dealt with, you know, and how I'm trying to reach out to people in my community and surrounding areas so they can have a better understanding of how much suicide affects. And suicide, drugs, alcohol, you turn to the negative day, you know. Yes, for that few minutes, few seconds, you probably think you're happy.
Yeah.
Cool. Once it wears off, what does it do? Like, you know, you're back in that same boat and even worse.
Depression.
Sabak depression like hanadni with no hing thirgon yelde igani na thrint onal hotide na pa
Yeah.
de pa akola dan harel yen la
Yeah.
on twa
Yeah.
de style la ku
Mm.
fa la to hun toga snele o hun toga snele but asara shani
Mm.
tla kola banan hither la like kolansa barel yen la kola hun to stan stanile
Yeah.
Anasni Hares ila I chose a different path to better myself. So I'm gonna stick with that. Nastano, you know,
Mm.
kontu ga salonsa.
Yeah.
Tani not sure
Nezun. Good stuff, doing Zinike, Lucy Guthrie. You know, Esjen, and we've almost reached the hour, and your Dene Nessa Yatini ani Dende, I'll let you do that. And obviously, must see no soon for sharing that. You know, Dene it's hard. Don't do Dene. They're gonna see this. It's gonna help somebody one day. You know, then do maybe to say sits in years. Yeah, they'll go to somebody. So I want to say Masi Choi no halhol ni hao, and I'm proud of you for doing the stuff you done and do seeking others to achieve those goals. You know, it's good stuff. And maybe it's needed or how do you say live a good life in Dene?
Good then napa haral yanok another's no sa. You live a good life, right? Napa
Oh,
haral yanok another.
no, Baharal Yano Kanother. Yeah, cool.
Mm,
Nezuna Basinesa
cool.
and Yatini Ani Dende. I'll let you do that, and I'll talk to you. Der Balade afhandles.
Ah. Marcy nestano doan John broadcast Dala Willis invite us in Lao. Cool, like I said, if you're going through rough time day, you know, there's many people out there that's willing to help. I see dana bets on that also. Dana shan no hane lao no hapauna lien la de. I see pal yofti. Paya tide esie dana hak adat yanda. Doi honi danu dua huchare dant isi dola. Ala dant uk adole ni dansi dana hal yofti hu. Like I said, I'm always here. I can be just a listening ear. Or if I can sit there and listen, you know,
Yeah,
because if I can save one life, which I did, I'm
yeah,
grateful
yeah,
because that's lots.
yeah,
It- Tana soon lila since I did it last time, no. But if I did have the power You know, if I had all the power in the world, this world would be a better place. I promise that.
Yeah. Nezu. Masi Chog Lucy. Neza Nahalios Tile do Masi Cho for doing this. And I'll talk to you in a bit.
Thank you.
Let's see. Hey, salot ina kui Lucy Gutria de la Nohalia Tia. There is Siaganya Tia. It's hard, Dene. But in Pasotla bring up Adel Inde. Hey, maybe we're the oppressors of our own people. Sasia, I'm gonna address this one because I see that in my comment section, and I've done this before. This platform is not to oppress anybody. Donald, we don't need to be doing that. Today, we should respect Arat Azi and what they're dealing with. And if we keep saying this and this and that, we're part of the problem too. We'll never get anywhere. And we don't need this, especially on my platform. So anybody moving forward, this is not the place. Even, like only a few weeks ago, social media at the but there are if we're not using it for that day, then okay, maybe we won't have then I go the Lila because that's who mainly is on it. And Nuni Deha because we couldn't stop ourselves. But not either. We couldn't stop ourselves. Nuni they're gonna see it and then it continues. So with that, Masi Cho, I really enjoyed Natusigaya today. It's always good to get another story out, Dene Honia, and to keep moving forward. It's not about staying stuck. There's many times, Nabara Yande, hey, Tanta, if you just reach out in the rest hour for sure. No doubt about it. So yeah, Masi Cho na her usiu. And once again to Lucy for sharing her story. And there's many people that be near during time. And even Amelie Heino Dinoris Masi Cho Selot in it. It's been a wonderful evening. Have a good night, Teo Tezu. And I will chat with you sometime this week. I don't know who's going to be the guest. But then Aris Kirkole, Babaho and La Anya. So, but I'll update you. Anyways, Dene Yati podcast. See Willis Javier Hussein in Telas Tuazi, Clearwater River Dene Nation band member at the SLU. And I come to you live. A scene Treaty 4 territory was the home of the Cree, Métis, Sioux, Assiniboine, Lakotas, all beautiful indigenous people. Hey, and you all matter. Okay. Poor Lunan. Everybody here tonight. Masi Cho Salatina. Thank you for listening to tonight's episode. Follow Dene Yati podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for updates on future guests and new episodes. Subscribe to Dene Yati podcast on YouTube. Listen to any past episodes on your mobile devices, wherever you get your podcasts. Follow IOPS Sharing Indigenous Success on Facebook. Check out iops.ca